If you've been online within the past year, then chances are you've come across a video from this account. This is Joshua Block, otherwise known as World of T-Shirts. With 3.5 million followers on TikTok, and yet many have still never heard of him. What started as a simple t-shirt selling business in high school turned into something much more disturbing.
Okay, this t-shirt world kid, World of Shirts, whatever the his name is all over my goddamn feed. Every swipe I see this motherfucker either getting yelled at by someone, throwing something on the ground, screaming in the middle of New York City. Where is this guy getting his cash?
From the viral fish stomping clip in 2021 to spending an excessive amount of money on drinks that never seem to stop, how exactly did a seemingly random TikToker even end up here?
I started out as like a normal TikTok account, doing silly dances and lip syncs. Then I became more of a vlog type account.
Because World of T-Shirts is an autistic young man who is struggling through alcoholism, and for some reason, so many of you guys enjoy seeing him suffer.
With his TikTok page taking off in late 2020, Joshua began to build a small, niche community where he posted lip-syncing videos to popular audios and dances, hoping to go viral like the rest of the world.
911, I need to report a crime. The neighbors, they have 11 people over for Thanksgiving. 11 people.
So while I was stuck at home wondering what to do with my life after graduating at the start of a global pandemic, I could have gone viral. I still regret that. Why did I have to think that downloading that app was cringe? Joshua Block at the time was also really obsessed with coffee from Starbucks and boba drinks.
They ran out of tapioca, so we're trying boba with strawberry boba.
So much so that he even made a song about that, titled, you guessed it, Coffee and Boba.
Where do I go? Of course, to get some coffee and some boba tea.
As the new year started and the pandemic restrictions started to lessen, Joshua took his videos out of his home and into the streets of New York City.
Love smiles a greeting.
This is when he posted the video that completely blew up his account, where he's practically screaming the chorus of Empire State of Mind by Jay-Z, which, I have to admit, pretty iconic song, okay?
Concrete jungle where dreams are made of, there's nothing you can't do.
But of course, with the internet, he wasn't going viral for the reasons he thought. There's a term online called a lol cow. It's meant to describe a person that is very easily exploitable. Most of the people watching were watching to make fun of him.
Josh, can I put on your hat? No, I can't.
And essentially make a joke out of his autism and lack of social awareness.
Autism is a classified disability. In simplest terms, it affects students' ability to not only learn, but to interact socially, interact with not only adults, but also their peers. It's really just something that, is actually plaguing a lot more people than we think. And Josh just tends to be one of them that has really taken it to a new level and shown us that those barriers can be broken down.
This all took another turn when Joshua went to Mexico in late 2021 when he had turned 20 years old. The legal drinking age in Mexico is 18, so he used that to his advantage. All while filming himself getting progressively more and more drunk, all for the world to see.
TikTok star World of T-Shirt has everybody in a panic right now.
But even then, once he turned 21, the drinking prior in Mexico picked up right where it left off.
I think I'm gonna pass out.
Josh would regularly go live and continuously drink alcohol on camera, watching his viewership rise and rise, while his behavior got even more insane, like the time when he took a literal dump on a live for seemingly no reason. What went from a few day benders turned into Joshua not seeing a sober day in weeks, then months. But besides drinking Sunday to Sunday 25/8, if that was even possible, new developments in the story and character arc of Joshua Block were happening nearly every day. There were fan-made icebergs filled with lore and dark fantasy edits, making it seem like this was a video game character, not a real-life person. Part of me feared that there was a storm on the horizon, and it was far too late to batten down the hatches, Captain. In non-pirate terms, this is not ending well.
Joshua Block also known as World of T-Shirts, needs help. What started out as an innocent channel has recently taken a dark turn to drinking alcohol in almost every single video that he posts. The comments on a lot of his posts have turned into an AA promotional, with a lot of people voicing their concerns for Josh.
Throughout his travels through New York City and otherwise, he picked up a number of controversial people either wanting to use him for clout or help him. And one of these new friends is Michael Quinn.
It is like a buzz. You get similar buzz like when you're drinking alcohol.
Now, Michael's claim to fame was a hot dog company called Feltman's that had to also be sold during the pandemic, leaving him with millions of dollars and enough free time to clout chase anyone he ran into. If we're comparing this to the hero's journey, we'd be on number 4.
So I've been talking to Josh every day on the phone. He's really committed to turning his life around, and I'm helping him.
What started as a few collabs and organized meets in the beginning led to Michael becoming a sort of manager to Joshua, often encouraging him to drink more on live streams.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
9 hours earlier.
I'm hungover.
If you thought the comments were bad, no, this guy was comments in real life.
Michael Quinn has been caught on camera encouraging Josh to drink. For example, in this video, Josh is heard saying that he hasn't had a drink all day, and Michael Quinn is heard encouraging him to start drinking.
Michael, of course, denied these accusations made by the growing World of T-Shirts subreddit.
I know you trolls are like torturing him. Like, why would you do that? Why would you torture them? I'm taking care of this kid and you torture him?
And even made his own threats to an account on TikTok tracking how many drinks Joshua was having.
We made the drink tracker guy, Quinn and World of T-Shirts. You have no content if it wasn't for us, right?
Yes.
It was called the World of Alcohol Tracker.
Good morning, USA.
This is the lightest day that we've seen from the captain in months. I have a sneaking suspicion the captain is starting to hide his drinks more than usual.
But it was one of the accounts that was starting to raise awareness in Joshua's growing community that something was kind of off. The drunken sailor persona was becoming borderline dangerous, and people were noticing.
At 9 p.m. we have another 99 watermelon for 1.5 standard drinks, $2 and 200 calories. At 10 p.m. we have a mystery drink in a paper bag. Back and added that to yesterday's total, and here is that update.
Sick and tired of the drink tracker guy exploiting him, making videos about his life.
So Joshua and Michael's friendship sort of burned out after that point.
I'm abandoning Josh. I think he's pretty much good on his own. He's probably not going to need me anymore.
And this is when Josh's cameos started to come out, with people on the receiving end posting their strange videos that they got.
Hi, Ocean.
Cameos are basically an easy way for celebrities and influencers to interact with their fans. That includes birthday wishes or even an option to roast somebody. So his reviews, he had 2.5 stars.
Hi, my name is Joshua Block, aka World of T-Shirts. I'm best known for making New York City content.
Hi, Tony.
So now we fast forward to early 2024. Joshua Block is now neck deep in alcoholism and rarely changes his clothes, often seen wearing the same ratty t-shirt for weeks, drinking on camera all day and night, wearing a stained captain's hat that rests on his head.
Blow, 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 blow. Okay, what do you got?
0.15.
Let me see, is that hot? That's pretty low.
This is where Mr. Based comes into the picture. Now I try to stay as unbiased as possible, but Mr. Based is not a good person.
Mr. Based NYC is an ex-white-collar pimp with a history of murder allegations, money laundering, and allegedly selling at Trump Tower.
In a last-minute switch off from Michael Quinn to Mr. Based, without even knowing it, the fan base saw the new character arc forming right in front of them.
And Michael Quinn, he calls me up, he goes, would you have any interest in burying the hatchet with Josh Block, World of T-Shirts? And I said, I don't even know him. I'm not mad at him. There's no fight. He goes, well, the world thinks there's a fight. Would you sit down with him and be friendly with him? I go, there's nothing I'd like more, of course.
Listen, the World of T-Shirts account has been through a lot. He went through the green hair phase for St. Patrick's Day. Of course, because Josh is on the spectrum, not only does he have hyperfixations, also vocal stims. A lot of them people have coined as catchphrases. Some of these include, what does banned mean? When he claimed that he was banned on Tinder.
What does BANNED mean?
It means you're banned.
Ban!
I live paycheck to paycheck.
I live paycheck to paycheck.
and put the fries in the bag, which later turned into a trigger word for him, lashing out on seemingly innocent people on the street.
Put the fries in the bag.
You know what that means, you guys?
That's
that means you work at
basically
McDonald's.
making fun of minimum wage workers.
But the saga continues further. More songs were being released under the suggestion of Mr. Based, with auto-tune that could barely match Josh's vocals. But it also sounds weirdly decent, and it is stuck in my head. So, 1700 Somewhere, he did a Whiskey Neat version.
You're not singing into the mic. You must sing into the mic.
Oh.
That's why you sound terrible.
But it wasn't until later this summer that the ship finally crashed into no man's land. Throughout 2024, Mr. Based has been with Joshua, bringing him on his live streams and on trips for reviews. In August, Joshua went to Punta Cana for a few days, only for his audience on TikTok to point out that he looked like he had scarlet rot, a fictional disease from Elden Ring. And by the time that Josh got home, Mr. Bass took him to the doctors, saying that he could be patient 0 for monkeypox.
It looks like possible monkeypox I want to test for.
Are you sick? Monkeypox?
Josh then went on a shopping spree shortly after, while the sores on his face got steadily worse, buying a Gucci belt, a Supreme box logo tee, and Jordan 4 breads. This is all within a week, by the way. 1 week. I wish that this was a bit, and it's not.
It's a lie. I don't have money. I don't really have money for Jordans or a Gucci belt. It's a lie.
You're living a lie?
Yeah.
At some point, Josh also met another creator called Pow Envy, who has continuously backed him and called out Mr. Bass's sketchy behavior.
I want to start by saying Joshua Block, I've got no problems with him. He's a great guy. I think he's just in a terrible situation with horrible influences surrounding him.
He's made multiple part series about it on TikTok. I'm not even gonna talk about it. There's so much to this. Josh, as of recently, said on a live stream that he had gone days without eating.
I'm having terrible insomnia. My appetite is non-existent. I don't know what's wrong with me.
I feel terrible for this guy. I really do. I hesitated making this video because I was just like, do I really want to bring attention to this in like a bad way? Oh, I don't know. This is just not a fun situation.
Oh, okay.
I freaking need them.
And how bad? Like super bad?
If I don't, I get a withdrawal.
But the lifestyle over time came with even more aggression than ever, with angry outbursts becoming more erratic as he stomped on the roof of someone's car and will even chase people who trigger him around the city.
Leave them alone, Josh.
Last night, he literally got on top of someone's SUV, a random person's SUV, and started stomping it and saying that the person told him to or whatever. A little bit of schizophrenia. And Mr. Bass is like, Josh, what the hell are you doing? Then he proceeds to panic, run down the sidewalk. And then he kicked this random girl in the leg. She was with her boyfriend and he kicked her. Then he went after this other random dude within the same, it seemed 2 minutes. It's just like, what the hell? Mr. Bass, what the hell are you giving the kid? Are you giving the kid anything, honestly? Like what? This kid, I don't know what's left. I think we're at the end of the journey. I think the ship needs to pull back into harbor quick.
Like the dude is genuinely losing it, and it freaks me out. I'm actually kind of tired of seeing his videos on my For You page because it just gets worse. It just gets worse.
I tried calling 911. Giving me all this fun stuff. I doubt it. I doubt he's using me for a paycheck. I highly doubt it.
$2,400 today.
Wow. What's that for this week?
Bro, my bank account is fat.
I know people are gonna come at me and be like, Maddie, it's supposed to be funny. Like, no, but it's not funny. It's not that funny.
How do you think this ends, though? Like, I don't know how
I think he's gonna die. If Josh dies, we're gonna be part of like the biggest story in the world for a little while.
Well, it's obvious, at least from a viewer's perspective, that Mr. Bass is clearly taking advantage of Josh.
Now, would you guys want to have a child or probably not, Josh?
Most likely not.
When will it get so far that there's no return?
I was in a mental hospital.
Tell him the story.
I got really intoxicated and I said something I shouldn't have said.
It honestly seems like Josh's life is like a reality TV show, where every live stream gets progressively more entertaining yet sad. So much so that it's now in the popular opinion to say that he needs help more than ever.
With his path, his trajectory of alcohol use, the fact he has special needs, the fact he has a ton of bad influences in his life, the fact that a bunch of people egg him on in the comment section, I just think it's so sad because at this rate that Josh is going, I only really see it ending one of two ways: jail or death, realistically.
Nowadays, anyone on the internet can get famous, and while I personally think that that could be a good thing for some people, sometimes the wrong people get in the spotlight. It's totally great that Joshua made a name for himself, but at what cost? I genuinely worry for the guy. I really do. I just hope that he gets the help he needs. I think more people need to be speaking up. It's just sad. It's really sad, and I don't like to see it.
Hey, let's agree to agree. World of T-Shirts has a severe alcohol addiction. Mr. Bass is a fucking predator, and everybody who instigates the both of them together are the fucking problem.
So that's all for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Again, let me know what you guys think, and just remember, stay cool.